Hi, my name is Tamiko Nettles. I am the founder, CEO of Let Go Be Great, moving companies, businesses, and teams from complacency to greatness. And this morning, I wanted to just share something with you. One, I realized that the person that has been holding me back has been myself. And I think that is a huge thing. When sometimes we can blame other people for not getting into the spaces or doing the things that we are set out here to do, whether at work, whether at home, whether at school. But this morning, I blame myself. And so, with that, the things that I'm learning, I want to share with you because before I get to the end result, I want you to see the process because I think the process is super important more than just the end result. And so there was a story that was given to me. Actually, it was the third story that I wrote after this bet with my daughter, which I'm going to have to share all of those things with you. Um, but it was the third story that I wrote. And this story, I think, is the most controversial story um, just because it's so real and it hits so close to home. And this story, I shared all of them with the person who's drawing the characters, everything for the story. And out of all of the stories that I shared with her, this one is the one that she chose to illustrate first. And this one is the one that is the hardest thing for me to put out there. But the more and more I talk to different people, I see the importance of getting this story out. And the story is about how you respond to things versus how you react to them. And do you respond or do you react to situations? And in your response or in your reactions, what happens as a result? What happens to you as a result of that? And when I think about me putting these stories and everything out there, I'm so afraid. I'm so afraid of maybe it may flop, maybe it may not hit the target, maybe it may not center everything right. And these stories were gifted to me by God. um, and I'm so afraid of letting it go and putting it out there so that other people can see it because I'm afraid of what may be perceived as a result of it. And I know that every single time that I read it, either to students or read it to coworkers or read it to people who are interested in having conversations, they are all transformed for the better. And I get a sense of, man, you have to keep going, you have to keep doing it. But again, the person that is holding every single thing in is this one right here. So one thing that I want to do, and this is kind of like my a public testimony, is I want to stop saying, I'm going to get it out here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to do whatever else. And I don't do it because I start thinking, oh, well, maybe if, or maybe this is going to be how it's perceived, or maybe that. I think what I'm learning is it doesn't matter how it's going to be perceived. It doesn't matter how people are going to take it. If this thing was given to you to share with others, you got to get it out there. You got to share it because in the sharing of whatever the it is, there is going to be growth, there's going to be conversation, and there is going to be some sort of movement. And so I want to just share today that I just got to do it. The story is called What Color Suits You July. And I want to have it out July 1st. And I want to have people having conversations around the things that July is going through and that she is grappling with. And I want discussion to happen, and I want it to be honest discussion about how we feel when things that either people do or we do to ourselves don't go as planned, or there's something that catches us by surprise and we're just like, why in the world did that happen? And we express anger, we express sadness, we have trauma, or we have some identification pieces with even our race. And so I want to make sure that it doesn't get lost. I want to make sure that we have the conversation. And I want to be sure that after the conversation, greatness occurs. Because one, we're more aware. Two, we are thinking of what it is that we can do and how we can change, or how we can change others as a result. And I know looking inward is the hardest thing ever. But I guarantee you, it's going to be so amazing when we do and we move forward in what it was that we are called to do. And so I'm going to apologize up front if the book don't hit you the right way. I just know it has to get out there. And I know that I just know that it's going to be a life changer for every July. That is a man, a woman, a girl, a child, someone who is experiencing whatever. I want them to be free. And I want them to unpack the feelings that they have, because that's real. It's real. And there's a lot of stuff behind our face. There's a lot of stuff behind our hearts that we have to share. And I'm ready to listen. So I'm ready to share. And I'm ready for us to get from behind the mask and really, really, really grapple with some things. Because once we grapple with it and once we identify it, oh my God, there's so much freedom. And so I am just hoping, and I'm just hopeful that every single person gets an opportunity to experience it and to name the it's that it is. Whether it's trauma, whether it's anger, whether it's sorrow, whether it's fear, whether it's things that people are doing as it results to the color of your skin, and that we not be reactionary in it, but that we respond in a way that is appropriate to us and in a way that ends up bringing life to others, including ourselves. So with that, I would say we're going to stop holding back. I would say we're going to continue to move forward, and we got to let go. So let go. I'm going to let go. Be great. Just know we got so much work to do, and it starts one step at a time. And I'm super excited to begin. So get ready for all of the videos, get ready for all of the tweets, get ready for all of the Instagram or Facebook posts, because it's coming. It's so much work to do, and it doesn't happen if we stand still too long that our voice gets diminished in the process. Be great, y'all. We got work to do. Talk to you later.